For me, this is a good reason to fight.
Africa's wilderness is home to some of the world's most iconic creatures. The majestic elephant, the mighty rhinoceros, the elegant giraffe, the fierce lion. These animals have roamed the earth for millions of years, but for decades they have faced an unprecedented threat that continues to grow. A threat that is slowly pushing them to the brink of extinction. Welcome to Inspired Risk, a production company dedicated to raising awareness and empowering people to protect and serve as guardians of the natural world and its wildlife. What could cause the disappearance of these ancient beings? What drives the ruthless poachers that hunt them? It's quite simple. Their body parts, including teeth, hooves, claws, tails, ivory, and rhino horn. These once priceless materials are now at the center of a deadly and illegal trade that spans continents. The result is that countless wild animals have been murdered and their numbers are now critically depleted.
I'm not a person who will look in the future. So I think my purpose for now is to be here and to protect the animals, especially the elephants. Because I say animals because we don't have a lot left. Nobody will come here anymore. The rhinos are already extinct. But we do our best. And some people say, Remy, you're bringing water to the sea. I'm very positive. I just still want to fight for it.
Ivory, once considered a symbol of wealth and status, has been coveted for centuries. In parts of Asia, particularly Vietnam and Hong Kong, ivory is used for carving intricate sculptures, jewelry, and even traditional medicine. But at what cost? Every year, as many as 35,000 elephants are killed for their tusks. That's one elephant every 15 minutes. And rhinos are the least safe of all. Rhino horn, composed of keratin, the same material found in human hair, is believed to have medicinal properties in some cultures. It's falsely believed to treat hangovers, impotence, fever, and even cancer, despite no scientific evidence to support its effectiveness. The demand for rhino horn is exceedingly high on the black market and is valued more than gold. Behind these killings lies a dark and powerful network. Poaching is big business. The black market for ivory and rhino horn generates billions of dollars every year, fueling criminal organizations across the globe. These poachers are not just taking lives, they're stealing the future of these species.
We are the voice for the animals. I mean, they're getting freaking slaughtered out there. The poachers, they don't care. They just cut their noses off and pull the ivory out right in front of their kids. And it's horrible. I mean, the stuff that you see and read about what poachers do to the elephants, I mean, if something inside of you doesn't change, if something doesn't click, then what kind of human being you are, you know?
The ivory trade often starts in remote African villages where poachers kill elephants for their tusks. The ivory is smuggled through illegal channels, traveling through countries like Kenya, Tanzania, Mozambique, Singapore, and even China, before reaching the markets of Vietnam and Hong Kong. In Vietnam, rhino horn is prized as a supposed cure-all for ailments, despite the fact that it has no medicinal value. The demand here is so high, it's driven prices into the thousands of dollars. Rhino horn powder can sell there for as much as $75,000 per kilogram. Hong Kong is a major hub for the ivory trade, despite its legal ban on the sale of ivory in 2021. As the world's biggest buyer, in China, raw ivory retails for $2,100 per kilogram. This illegal demand is causing irreversible damage. Elephant populations are shrinking rapidly, and rhinos are becoming extinct in the wild. The black market isn't just a trade in materials, it's a trade in death. Both African elephants and rhinos are classified as endangered. Some species of rhinos, like the western black rhino, have already been declared extinct in the wild. The African elephant population has dropped by over 60% in the last few decades. At this rate, we could lose them entirely.
If judges and police just could come here and see these beautiful elephants themselves, then they know that it's important to protect them. And if you speak in their language, because they want to see money coming in, these elephants are worth so much money because tourists come to Malawi to see elephants, to see other wildlife. If we don't have any elephants anymore, then no tourists will arrive. Because if you tell them, oh, but then your grandchildren will not see these elephants anymore. To be honest, they don't care. But if you talk in money, then they think, oh, yeah, maybe we have to do something.
While habitat loss and fragmentation, human-wildlife conflict, as well as climate change, are also driving forces behind the decline in numbers of these wild animals, poaching is a key contributor in the destruction of animal populations. And as their numbers dwindle, so too does the rich biodiversity that depends on them. These magnificent creatures aren't just animals, they're keystones in their ecosystems, maintaining balance in the wild. Lose them, and the whole ecosystem crumbles.
I respect these guys so much. They risk their lives to go into the bush, try to find poachers who are heavily armed. They make their own muzzleloaders. They can kill elephants, so it's easy to kill a person, but they go there. And I have a lot of respect for them.
If you protect elephants, you also protect the whole park. Deforestation, encroachment, water poisoning, and all of those problems we got. We try to just protect the park, send a message. We work with communities. They give us information that we can go and arrest poacher. We also work with the police and magistrate, try to change the mentality and give more or bigger sentences to the guys we catch. It's a long process.
It's the same as in a war. It's also a war here.
But it's not too late. We can still make a difference. Every action counts. Support conservation organizations. Groups like Save the Elephants, Akashinga, Baby Rhino Rescue, the African Wildlife Foundation, Care for Wild, Sheldrick Wildlife Trust, and the Elephant Crisis Fund are on the front lines, working tirelessly to protect elephants, rhinos, and countless other endangered animals. Your donations help fund vital efforts to stop poaching and protect habitats. Opt for responsible tourism. When you travel, choose safari companies that prioritize conservation and avoid those that profit from exploiting wildlife. You can also get directly involved by volunteering at animal sanctuaries to help support these animals in a meaningful way.
Problem is to get volunteers come here. It's on their own cost, and because we don't have money, I also ask them to pay a bit of money for their stay, if they stay for a short time. So that's a lot of money for them, so they must be really motivated. If I can at least be able to pay for their food, then we can have much more people, and that will help. We try to hold the line until people realize how important it is.
Use your voice. Advocate for stronger anti-poaching laws and policies that target the ivory and rhino horn trade. Speak up, share what you've learned, and join campaigns to raise awareness about the issue. We can still protect these extraordinary creatures. We have the power to stop poaching, to end the demand for ivory and rhino horn, and to ensure that elephants, rhinos, and countless other endangered species continue to roam the earth for generations to come. The fight is far from over, but with your help, we can give these magnificent creatures a future. The time to act is now.
It's a big challenge. It's not finished.
If you're willing and able, here are just some actions you can take for conservation, climate change, and animal welfare.